doing?
But awesome. Okay, so without further ado, what I'd love to do is I'd love to welcome you guys back to our Spotlight series. This week we have Revenue of Inspiration, and they're going to talk to us about Market. It's a really cool platform that they have that supports spas and brands alike. And the two people that we have here are just, really, truly an inspiration to us all. We have Gina Jacoby. She is the founder. And we have Linda Cassell. She is the national sales manager for Revenue of Inspiration. And so without just taking up more of your time, I'm going to hand it over to Miss Linda.
Yeah, we're going to do a little. So Linda's going to use her screen. If Miss Linda, if you want to put up Market by ROI, the starting page. And I just want to thank everybody for joining us today. Market by ROI was really created as a solution to a need, because as you all spa directors know, you have so much on your plate. You have to manage your team. You have to make sure sales are being met. You have to make sure services are being done, and you've got budgets that you have to keep, and there's a lot going on. And the last thing you need to do is all of a sudden be a product guru that you know all about products, what's going to sell, how these products fare as far as the owners or what these products have to offer. So we just realized that in this industry, we need to support and help each other. So Market by ROI was really created because we wanted to really make a difference and support you guys with trying to figure out what are the right brands for you, because no spa is alike. And as we know, no two brands are really alike. You have different needs, different criteria. You have different type of clientele. And so you give us the information. We create kind of almost like a proposal for you on a little silver platter. And we offer you the brands that fit what you're looking for. So it's really for you to spend less time searching for new brands, and we do the work for you. We've got 16 different categories, which Linda, if you want to just up your screen a little bit, these are 16 different categories based on what we have been requested for. So that could be linens, that could be a waxing pot, that could be some type of spa jewelry for gifts, clean deodorant, clean cosmetics, men's brands, CBD, you name it, a lot of gifting items, a lot of impulse buys, candles, aromatherapy, whatever that might be. We've tried to take it and create these great categories for you to choose from. They're moderately priced brands. So we have brands that are quick $5 and again, $10, $15 impulse buys, all the way up to uber luxury. We source brands for new projects, such as like the Fairmont Century City. Right now, Thompson Hotels in Texas area, we're sourcing brands for them. And of course, my animals want to share with you. Linda, you take it away, and I'm gonna put them aside. So Linda, I'll let you take it over.
Thank you for joining us today, ladies. Gina and I are super excited with this. So just sharing our market platform, like Gina was saying, we have all these different categories. We represent over 140 brands, and we always have brands that are joining Market by ROI, which is really exciting for us because we really do try and curate and source items that are going to be of interest and just make your lives easier as buyers. So I'm just gonna actually take you for a little tour and just share with you how easy this is to work with. With this, what's so great is it's your 24/7 concierge program. So it doesn't matter, you could be up late at night, you can log into the portal and you have access of everything that you need. Or you think of something like, oh my goodness, I have this need. You can go in there, you can do some research, you can take a look at what there is, grab all the information that you need, and then you can, from there, you can request product packages. We can offer all kinds of support to you. So I'm going to show you how easy this is when, we vet all of our buyers to make sure that they're actual buyers. We have a back-end program where we enter all your information. It isn't shared with anyone. And then you get an email from Gina from marketbyroi.com. From there, you are given a link. So with this link, you click on the link, you set your own password. From there, you have access anytime that you want to go on to Market by ROI and take a look at what is available. So I've put my password in, I've entered the site. As you can see, this is what you're going to see. And we have our brand categories at the top. And I'm gonna start just looking. So we have, you know, our accessories and impulse buys. Like Gina said, we have everything from lower price to higher price. I'm going to just show you a couple of different brands that we've kind of showcased. They're really hot brands for us right now, really of great interest. So under our accessories and impulse buys, and I have two screens here, so if you think I'm not looking at you. So as you can see, when you click on the accessories and impulse buys, all of the brands are listed in alphabetical order. So from A down to Z. It's super, super easy. And we're going to click on our Cushy brand. So for those of you that don't know about Cushy, this is a fantastic travel organizer brand. So they're great to use at home, in your desk, bring to work with you, or put in your workout gear bag, in your makeup, in your purse, for touch-ups on the go, but then also it's the complete travel system that you need. So from this page, you can see it gives you what Cushy's about, or whatever brand it is that you're looking at that is about. You can also see, if you scroll to the bottom here, you can see their social media, different social media postings that they have. And then you can click on product information. So you can see from here, and this is for every single brand, which is what's so great. You have access to the main presentation, so the brand deck, line sheets, wholesale application, the holiday leopard collection, which, you know, that's brand new. It just got posted on the site today, actually this week, because they're launching that. And you can see it right here. It has the leopard print inside. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is. You can click on the main presentation.
Please.
Another one today?
Yes. Oh, no, I had one earlier.
Oops. You can download these presentations, so they're ease of use, or you can just access these presentations anytime you want. So just a little bit more about Cushy to just kind of explain what Cushy's about. They are these fantastic bags. They got their name because they're the shape of the Cushy clam, which has a really unique shape. The perfect travel accessory. So you kind of have a folding portfolio that a travel organizer can go into, it snaps into, and also a travel organizer that can snap into the main cosmetic bag. And it's great because you just basically grab, snap, and go. So it just makes it super easy from taking it from your bathroom vanity to wherever you need to go, whether it be you're going to work out, you're going to spend an overnight somewhere, you're going on a longer vacation. It's just easier to just grab all your things that you need, keep them organized, make it easy for you to travel. So with our makeup bags, you have your everyday, your signature, and your vacationer. They come in a great fabric that's machine washable, and also in a beautiful, we also have some beautiful leather bags as well, which are soft, buttery leather.
These are great for holiday. I mean, after holiday, but great gifts for holiday. And that's kind of what we wanted to focus on today.
And so you can see the snap-in organizer, also bottle protectors. So I don't know, those of you, when you travel, it's kind of like the bane of my existence. I don't know how to adequately protect my bottles of perfume or my expensive face serums. And these are great because they're cushioned bags with a zipper. So you just pop your serum in there, your perfume in there, zip them up, put them in your suitcase, and you don't have to worry about them. If the suitcase is banged around, that your bottle's going to break. They're always expanding their line of travel accessories. Here you get a little bit more of a bird's eye view, so you can see how they open up. They fully open up. They have some great pockets in there as well to keep other things organized. You can see the organizer, how it snaps into even the cosmetic bag, and that you can throw them in the washing machine, hang them to dry, so you don't have to worry about the inside of your makeup bag being all gunky and yucky. So just to touch on just a couple of features and benefits, as we already said, they're machine washable. You have the zippers on 3 sides, so they open wide, so you're not kind of fishing and trying to find your products in there. Mesh pockets for sponges and accessories, and really dramatically speeds up your makeup routine. And let me go back. So that's Cushy. And again, like I said, you have all the access to all the information that you need. We're always posting as well. Like I mentioned, the Holiday Leopard collection, which has just come out. So you can see always the latest and greatest is always coming up on the site for you to have access to.
And I did want to say these are all logo accessible. So we've got a few properties that really wanted to do some beautiful gifting for some VIP clients. So we're doing one with the logo on the front. Also the, as Linda showed, the bottle protectors, they're able to do logos on those as well. So just ideas that if you need anything in the future.
And then we're going to navigate. So like you have on the side, you can navigate, and then you can navigate on the top. So we're going to go back to the brand categories. Another brand that I wanted to bring you to is in our skincare. This is another hot item that we have. And you can see all the different brands. This is a very long category, so bear with me because we got to scroll down there. So you can see you have everything in here. And we're going to touch on My Dermatician. So with My Dermatician, I was going to actually, something I wanted to show you, which is really, we were super excited. They just recently, I'm scrolling back up there, even for us, we start looking through stuff and things trigger things in our memory. Mad Skincare, this is really great for different spas that offer chemical peels. So this is a brand, they have what they call Mad Stacking. So it's really great because you can stack those different peels. So you can do up to 3 peels on a client at a time. And then after you can stack the masks, so you can stack 3 or 4 masks. When your client leaves from having their chemical peel done on their skin, not only is their skin very protected, but also, you know, not irritated, but super, super effective for doing those things. But My Dermatician was what I wanted to bring you to. So this is My Dermatician, and they have a fantastic tool available along with other products. But why we wanted to feature this to you today is many of you probably are familiar that Clarisonic, which was kind of like the gold standard of a cleansing tool, they shut in September. So there's been, you know, a bit of a gap for having a sonic cleansing tool that's really effective. And, you know, there's lots of products out there, but we really found this tool to really target definitely a white space that was out there. So she gives back to the Ocean Foundation. She supports a lot of different initiatives. And so the Dermatician's Skin Cleansing Brush uses sonic care. So this really helps to dislodge dirt, makeup, and grime. And we love that it uses more of a sonic action instead of the spinning brush action, because it's a lot gentler on the skin. So somebody who has rosacea or bad acne, it isn't going to irritate those different conditions in the skin, but it's going to help to effectively clean and massage the skin. So we can see that the technology, it's 5-speed vibrating brush technology. So she has the 5 frequencies. The lower frequency helps with tired, puffy skin. You can also use it in dark circles around the eyes because she has different varying sizes and degrees of the little silicone fingers on the brush. So depending on what angle you're using, you're reaching different areas on the face. It's also the medium frequency helps with wrinkle-prone areas, de-stressing, brightening. It's waterproof and antibacterial. She also has a cleansing spray to go along with this, so it keeps it completely sanitary and free of any bacteria. With the deep clean, it has 3,000 touch points. And so it has a very, very long shelf life because it's not like having to change a brush head all the time. And the smart battery, so you charge this up and this runs for a really, really long time. It's also waterproof, which is great. And a lot of spas that have this, they use it not only for facials, but they use it for body treatments, and it's also great for men's facials. It's a great tool for men. Men love this because especially with their beards, with the stubble, it helps with any kind of the ingrown hairs. So it really helps also with men's skincare. Really, really great tool to incorporate if you're doing men's facials. So you can see she has the My Dermatician Sonic Care Facial Brush. She also has some other different items which are great, the different acne patches, the sheet mask, the antimicrobial skin mist for the skin, the sonic spray, which I talked about, along with some other great products that she has. So that's the My Dermatician. Another brand, so we're going to go back to our brand categories. And I'm just navigating as if I was showing you, or I was trying to research it myself, just so you can see how easy this really is to navigate and find the information. So I'm scrolling down, and it's the one at the very, very bottom. So it's Winged. So this is a phenomenal CBD product that was made for women. So with Winged, Jessica, the creator, she actually had, there she is, Jessica Mulligan. She had a health crisis. So she was looking for something that was more targeted to women because she was using CBD products that were, and she was just finding them not to be effective or being able to target her anxiety, her pain, and different things. So she developed Winged. She brought Winged out. And what is really great is it is the first CBD product line formulated exclusively for women. So she uses all organically grown hemp. They do very stringent testing with their hemp. She has Balance, which is available in gel caps and then also in the different milligrams in the liquids. She has the Happiness, which is literally smile in a pill. So it really helps with elevating the mood and the neurotransmitters. It has the vitamin D3 in it, which really, again, makes us all happy. And for those of you going into winter, I fortunately live in Florida and Gina lives in California, so it's great days, but I'm originally from Canada, from Toronto, so I know what the gray winter months are like. The relaxation gummies, these are phenomenal. I just ran out of mine. I have to reorder. I keep these on my desk, so if you're going through a stressful time, you can just pop one of these. It's gonna just help just take just that stress level off. So, you know, that edge of things just not bothering you. I have a spa director who's been going through a lot of restructuring in that, and she swears by the relaxation gummies. She said they've been her saving grace. And then the Winged gummies. So these as well have melatonin in them, the L-theanine, the 5-HTP, so really just helps you have a restful sleep. And all of her products, all of her gummies and everything are also infused with evening primrose oil, so really good for supporting women's health. And then she has also a CBD skincare line for your skin. So anything from facial oils to serums to sheet masks. So she has everything that's available. So next I am going to go to cosmetics. Who doesn't like fun cosmetics? I know we all do. So again, you've got a full selection of cosmetics, and our feature today is going to be Clove and Hallow. So we can click on our brand information. And I'm just going to share with you a little bit Clove and Hallow. So Clove and Hallow was created by Sarah Biggers. She's a professional makeup artist and has done a lot of print, TV work, film work. And so she is another, you know, extraordinary female entrepreneur who had a health crisis and started to look into the products that she was using. And also she wanted to start using a clean, you know, cosmetic brand that had amazing payout in pigment, didn't sacrifice in quality, wasn't going to be extraordinarily expensive, and was just going to function like a really great, some of those luxury brands that we're used to using when we have makeup, and some of those mainstream brands, but without all the nasties that tend to be in there. So this is where Clove and Hallow was born. So as I was saying, she has amazing payoff in pigmentation. She's also completely inclusive, which is really important. So skin tone from anybody with the fairest skin, I'm super, super pale, to a really, really dark skin tone. You know, we're really proud that Clove and Hallow was able to get the Essence Best in Black Beauty Award. She's also gotten Women's Health Beauty Awards. She's cruelty-free and vegan, and just a great arrangement of cosmetics. So this is Sarah right here, who's the founder and creator of Clove and Hallow. And you can see we have a complete range. So you have your conceal and your correct, your lip glaze. One of my favorites is our lip cream. It's a really great shade, high pigment, and I love that it has a magnetic cap. So you throw your lipstick in your bag and you're not gonna worry that, you know, you pull your lipstick out and something yucky is gonna be stuck in your lipstick because the cap fell off. The lip velvets. This is the challenge right now. I know, you know, with wearing masks, people, you know, aren't wearing their lipsticks as much. I'm a red lipstick girl, as you can see, and I don't like to go anywhere without my red lipstick. I went to visit a client, you know, not too long ago. I had my mask on and I had my lip velvet on, my Fiesta lip velvet, and I took my mask off and she couldn't believe my lipstick was still on and it hadn't gone all over my face. And I'm like, it's Clove and Hallow, baby. It's our lip velvet. So she was like super excited to bring this into her spa because she's like, you know, that's a huge thing right now is lipsticks not being able to stay on and being able to have people still buy into their lip makeup. And then she has all refillable compacts, so very sustainable. The makeup melt is fantastic for melting off makeup. And just a full thing. She has the Hydro Glow bronzing powder. We have full displays, so you can either curate whatever you want. We can help you curate a small assortment or a larger assortment if it's not something right now that you're able to bring in a complete line. We work a lot with the spas in that respect. We're also launching some additional eyeshadow palettes. We're launching a liquid liner actually later this month. We launched some really great skincare products, the Everything Oil, which really helps with rosacea, with scarring, really helps with soothing the skin, and especially going into the winter months. There's also the Lock and Rock Makeup Mist. So this helps as a primer, but also helps to lock the makeup on. So again, serves as a cushion if somebody's wearing a mask. It helps to serve as a cushion and also that their makeup doesn't come off when they're wearing a mask. So just offers them that protection. And then I wanted to share with you, I'm going to just minimize this. So another feature that we have, and we send these out to our clients every month, is our Market Brand Book. So this is our Market by ROI. So this is a catalog that gets updated constantly because we do have brands that join us. So again, you can scroll through it. It's something that you have as a quick reference if you don't have time to go on to the website. And you can see we have Grayson Jewelry, Sulit, Sonoma Lavender. So again, it's set up exactly how our Market by ROI is website. And just in case anything is missing from there, you have it on here. So you can always reach out to us. You can request product packages. You can request additional information, and we're able to share all of these with you. The last brand I'm going to share with you, it's kind of like our latest edition that we have, and we're super excited to be working with them because it's done, the response that we're getting with Lil Fox, if you haven't been introduced to Lil Fox yet, it's really, really phenomenal. So it truly is the aromatic beauty sphere. So we have Little Fox. This is a complete skin, face, and body line. What we love—
and fragrance, and essential oils too.
And essential oils.
Oh God, they have everything.
They do. It's mind-blowing. It's really incredible. So this is Alexis Rose. She is the creator of Lil Fox. So she's a perfumer, an aromatherapist, and a luxe potion maker. Because I live here in the Miami area, I've been able actually to go to her lab and see where everything is made, which is like just super phenomenal. I love stuff like that. And what's really great about this brand is it's formulated and it's produced in micro batches. And it's also produced with just the highest level of ingredients. I love that even though it's an organic brand, they've been able to, because of the quality of ingredients and her formulations, she's been able to produce a line that really has an incredible shelf life. So a lot of times, we do get people asking, well, I want an organic line, but I'm afraid to bring it in because if it sits on my shelf for 6 months or I don't have that great of a turnover at first, there's a chance that it's going to spoil. What's really great about the Lil Fox line, because of how she's formulated these, her chemists have actually said they have a 36-month shelf life. On her packaging, she has 24 months, but that's just a really, really great thing to put, your mind at ease, to know that you're getting super fresh ingredients. She produces, they're micro produced, so she doesn't have things just sitting around. She's constantly every 3-4 weeks producing new batches. So she really likes the freshest product to go out to her clients. So we can see in the face collection, I'm just going to touch on a few things because she just has such a vast array. And I don't want everybody's heads to explode today as we're going through all of this. But she has, a complete cleansing line. Her Amazon After Dark is one of their hero SKUs. It's an amazing deep cleansing melting balm for the skin. She has her Jungle Glow enzyme mask, which has honey in it. It also has cacao, different, it gives a bit of a polish. It also has an enzyme effect for the skin to really help with sloughing off that dead skin. You can also mix in, she has these dry treatment masks. So these are amazing because you can mix them in with the hydrolyt waters. You can mix them in with the Jungle Glow or the Amazon After Dark, and you can also mix them together to create really customized masks for your clients depending on their need. Her Aphrodite Toning Mist, this is another one of her hero SKUs. So this is a pure rosewater mist it's the hydrolyte. What's really great about this is it's also infused. So all of her products are infused with crystals as well. So you really get the energy of the crystal for the skin. But with the Aphrodite, there's an actual quartz crystal in the bottom of the container. So when the client is done with the mist, they can also retrieve that crystal to have. Also, it's made with fresh rose petals. So that's really great. You know, the first time I smelt it, it reminded me of like picking a fresh rose from the garden, just that beautiful smell, because a lot of times rose waters are made from dried rose petals and you don't harness the power of the rose petal, that healing power that the rose petal has for the skin. So it just shows you the quality of ingredient that goes into her products by using, you know, the fresh rose petals, which that ingredient is a lot more expensive than getting just some, you know, crushed dried rose petals to add into. She has eye and lip care. She has her moisturizer, for example, the prickly pear facial oil is one of her hero SKUs as well, because really, really hydrating for the skin. Then we go on to her couture collection. These were launched in June, the Dewy Bean Dream and the Haute Sea, and these have become bestsellers for them as well. So I'm just kind of focusing on the things that tend to be their hero SKUs. Well, what I find just really phenomenal, having, you know, worked with skincare for so long, is the Haute Sea serum. A lot of times when you use a vitamin C serum on somebody's skin or on yourself, you're irritating the skin. There's a lot of kind of negative factors. She's been able to kind of harness, she uses Tetra C, which is a stabilized formula of vitamin C at 15%. So very, very high percentage of it. But what's really great is the way that she's combined it. She's added ferulic acid in it. And by adding the ferulic acid, it actually doubles the effect of your sun care protection that you're going to put over top. So you're, with using this Haute Sea, you're targeting the imperfections, you're targeting the hyperpigmentation, you're also infusing the skin with an ingredient that once you put your sun protector on, that it's going to just double that protection factor for your skin. So you're not going to have to worry that if you are exposed to some sun, that you're going to have any kind of a reaction after that. The Dewy Bean Dream is their retinol alternative. So it uses 8% of the Dewy Dream Bean in there. It has, you know, the retinol benefits without the sensitivity, and just really provides amazing effects overnight. Then we're going to go into the body collection. So she has a full range of body. She has her cleansing, oh my goodness. She has her cleansing items that they can be used on the hand and also on the body. What's really great is they're a really, really thick texture, so a little bit goes a long way. She has the eucalypto. This is an amazing, nourishing olive oil and eucalyptus leaf oil body mask. She has the orange blossom and ylang bang salt soak, the exfoliators as well, moisture balms. We go on to the aromatics collection. This is a really great feature because so she's been able to create these amazing fragrances. A lot of people now are kind of allergic to fragrances, or they're conscious of using fragrances that have a lot of negative ingredients in them. So for example, the Sandalo, she was able to take a product like Le Labo does a beautiful sandalwood fragrance. So she was able to just kind of use that luxury fragrance inspiration and create her own kind of take on that with the Sandalo, but it uses all the essential oils and different flowers without having any of the nasties in there. And she's been able to create all these different really beautiful, again, aromatic beauty spheres so that people can enjoy these without having any of the toxic side effects. So it's a real head to toe experience. And they're unisex. She has something for everybody. She also has essential oil blends. So these are beautiful. They can be used in the diffusers. And then the Unisexy collection, which is a recent addition to the universe. So you have cleansing, you have the toning, the Sandalo, the Mystic Awakening has amethyst, is infused with amethyst. So it has an amethyst crystal in there. She has the eyes, Man About Mojave, that has the prickly pear for moisturizing, but also helps to soften the whiskers on a man's beard. And then the Green Vetiver, which is a really phenomenal deodorant, non-toxic deodorant. Sorry, tonight my brain is just, I don't know what it is.
Well, it is 6:30 your time, Linda, so I give you credit.
So then what we really love about this brand, I'm just going to touch a little bit more on this. She's really gone, from A to Z with this. So you can see she has the different rituals with the different steps. So she has all the different rituals. She has the different protocols set. So the estheticians have the protocols. They have the cost per treatment. She also has these amazing accessories. So she has the face mask treatment bowl, the vegan cruelty-free brush. She has these chill wands, which are amazing for a face massage. She actually just is launching these. She has the massage roller and the gua sha tool. So what's really great is she's actually joining forces with a gua sha expert, and they're doing a certification course in the gua sha tool. So they're going to have live tutorials. They're also going to have some one-on-one part of the package is some one-on-one training as well. So that way they can see how it's done, and then you can show them how you're working with it, and then they can give you the tips of where you need to improve your technique and everything else like that. The Illumina Crystal Spa Eye Mask, which is wonderful. And then she has these amazing curated sets, which are great going into the holiday season, so people can just have these great sets that they can experience Little Fox. They do a great sampling program. She's also done collaborations with the Fianna Hotel Miami Beach, so she did some private labeling for them. And what I just love about her, all of her ingredients when you look through them, is just really pure ingredients. So she offers all of that. She also has a complete training manual where she has the different protocols, and then she also has an esthetician on staff who also does one-on-one training with the estheticians, and they have also like some weekly support meetings for that as well. So they really, really give support to the estheticians that are using Little Fox in their back bar and in their retail. And that's the Little Fox universe. And I'm sure Gina has other things that she wants to share.
Yeah. I think my dogs wanted to share more than I did. So sorry, you guys. The joy of living from home, working from home again. But no, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for kind of letting us go through some of our top products that seem to be getting more of a buzz right now that people are really excited and interested in. One of the things I want to make sure everybody knows is any brand that you find on our platform, it does go through a process with us that we do want to see it honestly clean and definitely what we consider green. So that means that our brands really have to make sure there's some sustainability factor. We like to make sure that they do offer that to our buyers. Also, obviously, we look at the key ingredients, and we do have brands that are exuberantly clean, meaning, they are, you can almost eat them. And then we have some brands that are considered just in that very beginning stages of clean. So, again, that's something you can talk to us about if there's certain standards that you have, or certain, if you want vegan, or you want the Leaping Bunny certification, whatever that is, just let us know. And we can also, search for brands under that category if that's something important for you. So as you can see right now, we work with roughly, give or take, about 150 brands throughout the 16 categories. But these were just a few highlights we wanted to show everybody today. And if there's any questions, we would love to answer them for you.
I know we've got to have some questions out there somewhere.
I saw some people chatting, so I just want to make sure we're answering everybody's questions. Yeah, and then, it is holiday time, so we have products that are, obviously starting to really pick up in sales from the last 6 weeks all the way, probably through until the second week of December. And then as we enter the new year and people are kind of looking for, winter into spring, we've also got some other products as well. So again, just if there's something you need, let us know. You can easily email us and say, hey, this is something I'm being asked about. We'll send you some information on it, and we can even send you a nice presentation package so you can actually try the product outright.
Gina, is there anything, any sort of minimums, that's sort of a standard with your brands, perhaps, especially going into holiday? Or, and also if you could maybe touch on for our attendees and our spas, is there any sort of special I guess, partnership
Incentive.
opportunities that are
Incentive.
available. Yeah, incentives, and certainly also based on to, you know, people, you know, a lot of our spas are still doing very well despite COVID, but, you know, they're definitely clamping down on their expenses. So, you know, are there any sort of, you know, benefits to special benefits to partnering with some of these brands?
Right. Well, what's nice is our brands really give us, you know, they trust us and they know that we know our partnerships. So for example, if, you know, say you like one of the products, but you really want to order low minimum, say you want maybe 5 and then a tester or something like that. You know, we can go back to the brand and negotiate for you. That's another thing for working with us, is because we're part of the Colorado Spa Association. If there's a certain brand that you like, and maybe your minimums, you can tell me, you know, Gina, our budgets are pretty low. All I have is 200, 250. I have 500 or 1,000, whatever that might be. You'll let us take a look at everything, and then we will go to that brand. We will let them know. And, you know, I want to say 95% of the time, the brands were very grateful for this. They do take our lead and they do bring down their minimums, or they might offer longer terms. I know a few of our brands were definitely offering drop ship, like Kushi, for example, the bags. They do a drop ship program, and they also do a consignment program. So we're right now with COVID, even if spas are doing well or some spas are not, they're offering more incentives, sampling programs, GWPs. We have a lot going on. So basically, you tell me what you need and kind of what you're looking for. We will create a proposal for you with a true partnership, and we'll add those things in there. But every spa is different. Some spas, sampling is really important to you. Some of you spas, that might not be. So whatever it is you're looking for, come to us. Let's talk about it. That's part of our time with you, is to get to know your needs and what really is important to you. And then we make it happen.
That's awesome. Let me ask you another question, just for clarification for those that are watching. To partner with you, is there a fee to partner with you, or is it, you know, how would you describe that kind of relationship, if you will?
Right. Well, it's a concierge program. So our job is that we want to build a relationship with you. We would like for you to come to us for your buying needs. So say today you need a clean deodorant, maybe you need clean cosmetics, and then we presented Kushi to you. Well, that's 3 brands we're working with you. So what's nice is a couple of different things. Spa director and accounting departments like that. Sometimes you can just go through to us. You can do one W-9. And so everything funnels through us, the billing and such. So there is no additional cost for that. It just makes it easy for your accounting department. And what we have found is spa directors can bring in more brands because it's under one umbrella. We make sure the brands offer you training and support. And sometimes that's just an easier way. So you don't have to have 3 or 4 or 5 brands that we work with all have a W-9, and you have to go through 5 different contacts. That way it's just one contacting myself, Linda, there's Mariella, there's Erin, we have Alyssa. So we have a few people on our team that you can just funnel through all that information to. We do not take anything from you. What happens is we make a little commission like any rep would throughout the brand. So the goal is that even though we prioritize like training or maybe a presentation, you'll see us kind of formulate it, we'll schedule it, we'll get everything done. We're always a part of it. So that means if there's anything you need, you can come to us, and we're sort of like, you know, making things happen. If you get an order and something broke in the order, let us know. We'll make sure that it's replaced. If you have a new team member and she needs a training, we'll make sure that happens. If we want to do a nice staff incentive for the holidays, come to us, we'll work on it with you, and then we'll get it through. So it's kind of used us as a point person. No additional charge to work with us on your part, and then we make sure things happen for you. And if we can, a lot of times, you know, we'll bring the brand in. There's been times where we have the founder of a brand or the decision maker come into a call with us to make sure that they understand your needs if there's something not being made, gone through. But like I said, the majority of the brands that work with us, they trust us and they work with us, and they want to make sure you are happy. And we also choose brands like that. I want to make sure that people understand that they do have to, you know, be flexible with you. They have to understand that minimums sometimes will fluctuate. Mm-hmm. They have to understand that you have different needs. And so we really choose brands that are a strong partner. If they are really rigid with their policies and they don't want to bend at all, then sometimes we won't really work with them. So again, it's just about making sure you guys have everything you need.
I think that's really awesome, and definitely as a former operator, it's really helpful to kind of have that one-stop shop for a lot of your needs, whether it's, you know, both back bar and retail or just retail. You do have a great portfolio of brands that really can support spas in all different types of capacities and all different types of spas. I mean, even on just this call alone, we have some great, you know, resort locations, we have city locations, we have day spas. And so I think a lot of what you have really gives these folks an opportunity to kind of, you know, really customize what they want and what they need, right, and not have to deal with going through 100 different people. Obviously that's an exaggeration, but even, you know, 5 different vendors can be challenging. 5 different brands can be challenging to manage all of that. So this is great. And you're right. You know, the accounting department really loves having, you know, one contact and one place where they, you know, can send, you know, pay invoices and whatnot. So yeah, definitely a nice way for an operator to kind of get around some of the red tape.
Definitely. And when it's a new project, like we work with a lot of new projects, like I mentioned, you know, Century City, Fairmount, you know, she came to us and she goes, oh my gosh, like she's looking at about 32 brands of ours. So that's a lot of work for her when she's got to make sure her spa is good. Then she's got a boutique. Then she's got a cafe with products that she needs to focus on. So for us, we just sat there with her over everything that she's looking for. And then from there, sent her, you know, information she chose. And it was kind of, you know, a form of elimination from there. But a lot of new projects or spa consultants will come to us. It's a great starting point because it just makes it easy. And then we send them the products and presentation packages. We'll fly out to meet. We'll bring the brands out there for presentations in the treatment room if that's something that we're able to do, especially with COVID. So again, just kind of figuring out your needs and then building it from there.
It's really awesome. Congratulations. I know this has been a labor of love over the last several years, and you've really done a great job and really created a cool collection for people to choose from, to be honest, and for you to guide them in the right direction. Does anyone, you know, I think, you know, there's certainly excitement around this. Does anyone on our call have any additional questions before we wrap it up for the night? I'm kind of looking.
And Ollie, what we're going to do is if anybody would like, because these are password protected, our site is, because we have to make sure they are a qualified buyer, which everybody, I wouldn't imagine anybody wouldn't be. They can just email us for information. We'll get them the password and the link, and they could go right on themselves and they can download the information. They can print it out. They can send it to other team members, you know, anything that they might see that they like. Or Linda, myself, again, we have Mariella, we can always schedule a kind of like a webinar like we did today, figure out their needs and then go from there.
That's great. Brooke, I noticed that you showed your face. Do you have a question?
I don't. I'm just really, I'm really excited about this because I've worked with companies, I don't know, I guess companies like yours in the past, but it's been a much smaller portfolio and not as exciting. And I still felt like I had to go in multiple areas. So I'm really excited to get connected with you. And I work at a luxury ranch in Montana, and it's privately owned, so we don't have a lot of hoops to jump through.
Okay.
So I would love to get you all set up as a vendor.
Oh, I'd love that. We work with Yellowstone, Big Sky, and we do similar. So if there's any cross, you know, we can show you products that they don't have or vice versa. But we've done some sourcing for them from other countries to make sure she has a really eclectic collection. And if that's something you're looking for or something that maybe we don't have, we can definitely try to source for you as well.
Great. Thanks.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, no, let's be in touch and then we can go from there.
Perfect.
Great. Great. Well, we really appreciate everybody's time. I know Linda got to do most of it, so I'm taking over the little talking so she can have a break. But we're here for you guys. You know, that's our job, is to schedule these webinars around your schedule and really just sit down and really listen and understand what you're looking for. And then we leave for a bit, we do our investigating behind the scenes, and then we set up our secondaries so we can show you what we've created for you.
I think it's really great that you have that customization. I will, just so that everybody knows, normally, obviously, the vendors are provided your contact information, and certainly we'll hand that over to Gina as well. But also for your reference, we will have this webinar posted on our website by tomorrow evening. And in that post, it'll include the contact for Gina and Linda. So if you have some additional interest or more interest than perhaps when they before they reach out to you, definitely just use that information. It'll have their phone number and an email address, and then of course a replay of this webinar, and you can reach out and kind of get the ball rolling with the holidays right around the corner. I know some of you have been thinking about it. It's shocking how fast it's come up. I can't believe we're already pretty much in the middle of November. Where did the time go? Even COVID, but the holidays are right around the corner, and this is a really great opportunity to partner with ROI and Gina and her team, and really bring in something unique to your property. So thank you all so much for joining us. If I could point out, next week we have another Spotlight series. It's actually the third installment with Emergency. They're going to be focusing on their Raw Cuticles brand next week. So join us. That will be 4 p.m. Mountain Time. And then we have some new stuff that we'll be getting on the calendar starting in December. So we'll give you guys a little bit of break over Thanksgiving. But if there's anything that you guys wish to see, want to see, and want us to present in our webinars, definitely reach out. My email is Holly, HOLLEIGH, at RockyMountainSpaASSOC.com. Thank you all again so much for your time. We're excited to wrap up this year, and I wish you all a beautiful week.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great